Hello and welcome from Lovely Villain Designs. Reese and I are very happy that you've joined us for this video. I wanted to show you a little kind of a tutorial, I suppose, or at least show you how we put together this little folio for an online challenge using freebies from Line.Arrow. Several people expressed an interest in seeing our process, so I thought I would make another one and show you what we did. So this is the original that I put together, and so I printed out the pages again to make a second one to show you the process. So here I'm just showing you some of the pages of the freebies. There were quite a few. There were a lot of pages that were provided for this online challenge. Really gorgeous design. And I decided to go with the black and white. So I'll just show you the process. A lot of it speaks for itself. I'm cutting things out, saving the scraps that have the design printed on the back, because you know we like to save the pretty scraps for all sorts of things. So I've got the base cut out, and I'm going to score it with a ruler and my little pair of scissors. This is seems to be a pretty good way to score, especially if you don't have a scoreboard, or if you're not going to be doing a lot of scoring, or if it doesn't have to be measured scoring and you just want to get your folds in there and get a nice clean crease. And I showed you this technique in a previous video, but I thought I'd show you again. I do it several times throughout this project. It's just easy and pretty effective. Again, if you don't press too hard, but if you press too hard, you can cut through the paper, and you don't want to do that. And that right there that I'm folding is the little tab that's going to tuck into the slot that I will be cutting out right there, using my blade, which I need to put a sharper blade on there because I cut away from this, but like it took me way too long to cut this because my blade isn't quite sharp enough, which is dangerous using a sharp blade like that, and one that's a little dull. That's when injuries happen, so be very careful with this. Yeah, and it ended up taking me several passes to get it out. So there, it's cut out. And on the first one, I used some black ink and one of my rubber stamps to stamp 2 of the panels of the folio. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to kind of speed through it a little bit. Revive my ink pad. All right, here we go. Oh, I remembered that I wanted to put down something underneath so that I don't get ink all over my working mat there. Here we go. Sped up, stamp, stamp, stamp. And then I could see that there were some areas that it didn't really quite stamp dark enough. So I went back through and did some dark stamps in random places. Kind of gave it a layered look. So, all right, the stamping is done, at least for that. That's about the end for part 1. We hope you'll join us for part 2. And here at the very end, I'm showing you that on the first one, I accidentally put the pocket on kind of upside down. And on the second one, I fixed it with the pattern. Here's my thumbs down, with the pattern going the other way. So, okay, that's it for part 1. Please join us for part 2, and thank you so much for watching.